What up, my friends? So, yeah, I'm thinking about painting these walls back here, which is kind of a pain in the butt because I already put all this stuff up. But, I take it down and put it up all the time. I got these couple of neons. This actually is a clock. It just has a black background and black hands. It used to be a Bud Light clock. Well, it still says Bud Light on the other side. I just painted this side black. I'm going to paint the hands red, I think. But, I have all these up here now, but, I don't know if I like them in this configuration, and I'm thinking maybe if the wall was either black, like the floors, I painted the floors, because they're crap, but they look decent black, and I want to paint the ceiling black, but it's so dark, and I'm cutting hair. I mean, I have a lot of lights. I got several more I can put up as well. But, I mean, it looks cool, but I think maybe if I painted the wall like a dark maroon, but not really maroon, more reddish, but a dark kind of blood red almost, and that whole back wall, and then kind of spread them out a little bit more, like not a ton, but with some nice chrome screws with these little, like these ones. I got one in here somewhere, like this one here. Those are like those are interior screws for like a 64 Chevy. I had a ton of them. I mean, that's what they were used for, door panels and stuff like that. Excuse me. But, so I want to kind of spread them out some, maybe move the neons a little bit, put them in a different kind of configuration, and then spread it all out over here, and same thing over here, because this is my station, right? There's another one I got, my anti-war motto: fuck art, make war. Sleep, watch mainstream media, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? And so this is kind of, this is one side here, right? Right, and then this side here, like I gotta work some stuff out here in the shelf. Same thing in this shelves here, right? And, there's a bunch of stuff I painted and, all kinds of wacky stuff I put together here and there. Just stuff that I have a lot of the time. Like, this is cool. It's Life magazine, right? One of my heroes is Muhammad Ali. And this Life magazine came out on my birth date, like the year, the day, the month, everything. And it's autographed. My girl got me that. It's pretty dope. But, got all this stuff here. Still, like, this is part of I had this as an art display, the whole fuck art, make war thing. I was giving shirts away, selling some shirts, whatever, And then I have all of this stuff here, which is, I gotta get like a printer that doesn't cost a ton for ink. It doesn't have to be the highest quality prints, but I like switching stuff out, like, some of the stuff. And, I want to have some more. You get frames at thrift stores and all that stuff, and then, I want to put a bunch there and, more over in here and stuff. What's up, boss? And, I mean, it looks good, but the gray, I painted the gray here, like, quite some time ago. And, the ceiling's dingy, the floor was dingy, so I painted that black. It looks a lot better. It still got some flaws and it gets some scuffs from my sneakers, but whatever. I mop it up and I got more paint, so I paint it. And it used to be like this dark green. Everything was like kind of that color, and then it was just like dirty white in here. Just everything was dingy and nasty. So I douched everything out. I got rid of all the old shit, other than, some of these seats. I refinished some of the chairs. I got to still do that one in the back corner over there. But, and then I always have, like, some crazy window display. This one's like an anti-war one. It's got all the soldiers on the ground there and everything. And, Woodstock shirt. Fuck art, make war. But anyway, this is the shop. And someone was saying, oh, do a tour of the shop. Show what you got. And so I've got all kinds of wacky stuff. It's like all the COVID stuff here. I get the vaccines, and I'm always putting stuff together all weird. My neighbor up where I live gave me that sign. I thought it was fitting. You know, and there's all kinds of gaff shrunken heads and, you know, weird oddities and collectible stuff and toys. Just a bunch of stuff that I collected over the decades. You know, it's probably a good 20 plus years worth of stuff that I've collected, you know, and different like pieces of art that I did like this. You know, it was something that I had, a gumball machine, and then, you know, I had the head, and there's all the little babies in there and stuff. You know, there's all kinds of wacky stuff here. You know, my Massachusetts roots. Just different stuff. You know, some of my clients that bring me stuff, and, you know, it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. You know, it's a wacky shop. People really tend to either like it, they either love it or they hate it. You know, I had a guy come in the other day. And he was like, "What's with all the Halloween stuff?" And I was like, "I don't know, like which stuff, you know?" And he's like, "The skeleton." And I'm like, "Well, I like skulls and skeletons, and, you know, I got a lot of other stuff too, you know." And he's like, "Well, I thought you could take a joke. That's all. That's why I can't." I was like, "Well, you haven't said anything funny. I mean, you're asking me about my decor. I'm trying to explain and see where your head's at." And then he got like all pissed off and was like, never mind. You just can't take a joke." And I was like, "Dude, again, you didn't say any jokes. You just came in and was like, 'What's with all the Halloween stuff?' And like, no laugh, no like smile, nothing. You know, it's just weird." I've had people threaten me because of my front window. You know, I usually have some crazy display. Sometimes I have the religious statues with the skull faces and, like, you know, toy army men all dispersed on the ground. I mean, right now there's like all this fake money and like all the army men on it dispersed all over the ground. And here, I'll show you real quick. Oh, and on this other side, I made this thing here. This Jesus slingshot, right? I made that guy too, and all that stuff. One last year. But this stuff, look, someone put toys out here. It's probably my homeless buddy. But anyway, so this is my window display, right? So you can see the Constitution with the money in it. You know, there's weapons, there's dead soldiers and skeletons everywhere. The globe says "out of order." You know, he's got money in his mouth, money in his hand. You know what I mean? You got the religious statues there. All the money on the ground, a little barbed wire, soldiers everywhere. And fuck art, make war, because, you know, that's what it seems like everybody's about, especially in our government. But yeah, I had a guy come by here and threaten to break my window last year or the year before, you know, because I had a similar display in there. And, you know, it's hard to think up shit to put in the window, and, you know, like always trying to change it, and you know, and I always have it some kind of like either war thing or like artwork that I've made, you know, and just different things like that. So anyway, that's the shop. See, I'm not doing online like social media and stuff, so I'm probably just gonna film a bunch of videos and watch videos of myself posting videos. Oh man, I'll talk to you later. Peace.